Hi, my name is Ifeoma. I'm an immigration attorney from the Odolami Law Firm in New Jersey. My law firm serves clients from all 50 states of the United States, and I'm an immigration attorney. I'm also an immigrant. So as you can tell, my passion is to assist fellow immigrants in navigating the immigration process so that they can get their immigration ideal. So in the past videos, we've talked about the things that can stop you from getting your green card and the things that can get your green card taken away from you. And following that vein, I'm going to talk about fraud and misrepresentation. Fraud is when you lie to an immigration official because you want to get some kind of immigration benefit. Fraud comes up when you're putting in your application, or when you're submitting evidence, or when you go for an interview, or any interaction really with an immigration official where you lie. So for the purpose of today, I'm going to talk about, just two instances of fraud. And of course, marriage fraud is the top of it because that's a big area where the immigration officials focus on. And that's the reason is because the quickest way to get a green card is through marriage to a U.S. citizen. And I've said this before. Don't do it. Marriage fraud, or also known as sham marriage, is a permanent bar to future immigration benefits. So the consequences of marriage fraud is so severe that you need to know this, and you need to know that you should not engage in it. You should not get into marriage for the sole purpose of getting immigration benefits. USCIS looks at whether or not when you entered into the marriage, you intended for it to be a real marriage. That's really the defining what they look at. So another fraud which manifests itself is non-immigrant visa fraud, and that's when you lie to an official to obtain another type of benefit. So I'll give you an example. U.S. Department of State has this 90-day rule with which to review conduct by people who come into the United States. An example of this is when you come into the United States, and within 90 days of being in the United States, you attempt to adjust your status, or you attempt to change your status, such as you come into the United States with a B1, B2 visa, and then you get married within 90 days. If you do this, there's a presumption of fraud, because when you apply for visitor's visa, you are saying that you intend to go back to your country and you're not intending to stay here. So those are different types of fraudulent behavior that can affect your ability to get a green card and to keep a green card. And another thing you need to know, especially in the with a marriage visa, green card through marriage, USCIS gets several opportunities to check this marriage again. If you have a conditional green card, when you're removing the conditions, they get to take another look to make sure it's a real marriage. If you're filing for naturalization and you're filing within 3 years, they get to take another look to make sure it's a real marriage. So it's really important, and I can't say it enough, don't attempt marriage fraud. Please share this video to anyone you think who will benefit from it. If you have any questions, you can call my office, 973-993-1900. Thank you.